So this is work in progress. This is my herb garden that I've been doing this year. So let's start on the outside with some beautiful borage. And then got my lovely feverfew hedge here. So if I've ever made you feverfew tincture, this is what it's from. I've got borage going all the way around the bottom of my beans this year, which are getting there. They're not herbs, but there we go, short of space. So over here, got some longleaf plantain. This is evening primrose, which is amazing because the flowers only come out in the late evening, so they should be really vibrant and yellow, and then during the day they sort of fade over. You get more flowers each day. Got all my raspberries along the back. So this is lemon balm, and I can't remember what these seedlings are. I've got loads of seedlings I've done and they're growing, and I'm not sure what they are till they get bigger. But this is lady's mantle, and that's beginning to flower. And this is St. John's wort. Yeah, all of this. And then over here we've got some skullcap growing, and my chives. And then this is yarrow, Achillea milliforum. Can never get that right. Lovely ferny leaves. It's not quite flowering yet. And then there's chamomile. Loads of mint and parsley. And then this is going to be mallow I've grown from. And then I've got a mixture, all my lavenders kind of threaded in, woven in between some more feverfew down here. And then what people know as dead nettle, which is actually a herb, archangel. And I've got some oat straw growing there. Plenty of weeds down by the chicken shed at the bottom. Got some more lemon balm. And this is tayberry, which is a mixture between raspberry and blackberry, and it tastes like blue ice pops. It's delicious. This is apple mint, and then rosemary and foxglove. Be careful, don't play around with foxgloves. It can stop your heart. It's very strong stuff. And California poppies. Yeah, lemon balm gets everywhere, really. You should put it in a pot like you do with your mint and put the pot into the ground. So tarragon, I've got some nasturtiums growing down here, which you can use for various things. Some more rose. And shorter plantain. You've probably seen this in your gardens and pulled it up as a weed. And it's a really great herb. And then I've got to sort this patch out this side, get some more bushes for it. Got one lonely little calendula, which is the common marigold. I put a load of these seeds in the ground, and this is the only one that's come up. So, work in progress, but we're getting there. But I just love how this feverfew comes like a beautiful hedge. Yeah, I'm very lucky also to have inherited quite a lot of rosehip bushes in my garden, and the flowers are few and far between now. Got the early formation of the actual hips, which will turn beautiful orangey fiery red in the autumn. And just up here, hiding Bella's treehouse, is one of our elder trees. I've got about 6. I used the berries so much last year that I've decided to not really do much with the flowers this year and just encourage the berries. You know, there was an actual shortage in England of elderberries just before the COVID crisis. You just could not get them, and the ones you could get that were being shipped in were so expensive. So I'll be drying loads more of these this year. Now over here is a natural pond which we can't ever remove because there's about 300 springs under this hill, and this pond fills up and down with the water table. But down here, what I've put in this year, and I can't wait for this to flower because it's just so gorgeous, is meadowsweet. And I've put this over here rather than my herb garden because it likes boggy soils. And when this gets these lovely little pearly flowers, it makes like a cream soda kind of flavour that you can make a drink. It's just beautiful. So it's also really good for you as well. You've probably seen this stuff in paths when you're out and about. It's called pineapple weed. And if you just squeeze the tops and then smell your fingers, oh wow, it smells like pineapple cubes that you used to have when you were in a bag of sweets when you were little. You can actually eat these as well. Really pineapple-y. So our whole garden is surrounded by hawthorn, which is one of my favourite herbs. It's like people have spirit animals. I would say this is my spirit tree. So this part of the garden I keep wild, and it's amazing to see what actually pops up. See all these tall flowers here that are wild flowers. In the autumn when these go to seed, you see all the goldfinches sitting on them and pecking away at all the little seeds. Got our logs in bags at the back there. But it's amazing to see what actually does come up, and it's so good for the wildlife. So last autumn I saw a hibernating slow worm, which looks like a snake, but it's actually a lizard. So it's good to have a part of your garden that you just let go and see what happens, see what flowers come up, and watch all the different grasses that arrive. Although if you suffer with hay fever, it might not be the best idea because it'd be far too polleny. It also allows you to have a good crop of nettles, which are one of the most amazing.